Hey, this is Dr. Linda Davis, and today I want to run through a PowerPoint for Intense Bike and Trail, which all my CIS 295 classes will work through. Now, this is just an example one that one group presented, and they did a pretty nice job. Was it 100% perfect? No, but it wasn't a project, and it was a group project that they presented to the class. And I want to run through it and just show you some design elements that I really liked in what they did. Hopefully, it'll help you design a better PowerPoint for your own group. So here we go. Let me run through it real quick. So what I like first of all is the background that they picked. They obviously captured an image from the internet, and then they might have done some work with it in GIMP. I like the fact that it's kind of subtle. They've got a purple tint on it, and then they matched it up with a purple color block here to make that work together. Now as I click, this is the title slide, obviously, so just the first item is on the mouse click. Everything else comes up after previous. And what I like design-wise, of course, they've got Intense Bike and Trail. That's the company name for everybody, and it should be done in Vinerhand ITC. That's the font. You pick the size that works best for you. We've also got, I like their images. They're a good quality mountain biking images. And I like the fact that they're descending. I thought that was a nice design trick. And then also I like the fact that they have a little reflective format built into each image. And then they have a little motto down there for their company. Now I'll click to go to the next slide. And sometimes, usually it's the outline slide, it's not slide 2, but they chose to put their little personal introduction on here with their pictures and their name. And they came up with a little logo. Now we do GIMP logos now. I expect you to do it in GIMP. So instead of just getting an image off the internet for that. In GIMP, of course, you can design any logo from scratch. Now, this is their outline slide. Notice that the title bar should not move after the first slide. So their outline slide is what is mountain biking and about us and all that. Now I'm clicking to make each bullet come up because all the bullets should always be on the mouse click. And they've got their image up there, and your subtitle should always be after previous, and your images should always be after previous as well, and bullets should always be last on click. So let's go through a few more of these slides. Kind of explains what mountain biking is. Notice they have cute little bulleted points that they came up with on their own. Little bike rider bullet. And then they dim to purple, which I might have reversed it. I might have come in purple and dim to black. I think I would have reversed that process on that. And they have where they're located, the little map. And phone numbers, of course, fax numbers, email addresses, and website names should be on there as well. Now moving through, they just talk about some trails. I probably would have actually had them add some bullet points out there about the trail, and they could talk about the trail that way. Types of products, that's big in mountain biking, is all about the frames and the components and what all they can do for you. Suspension is a very big deal in mountain biking. Now the brands, I had them focus on 3 brands, as I do for you as well: Cannondale, Specialized, and GT. They kind of went off track a little bit here and did a few more bike brands that I did not ask for, and they left Specialized out, so that hurt a little bit. Okay, brands come up again with the more specific, with like that frame with all the components and what it costs. Mountain bikes are expensive, as you can see. Like I said, they've forgotten left Specialized out, but you can see the pricing on there. I expect to see pricing. Bike component slide, yeah, that works. There's a lot of components to mountain biking, a lot of things that can be sold to the mountain biker. And you are a bike shop, so that should be important to you, and important to inform your customer about all the components. And so I like how they did the stacking here. Nice job of stacking. Nice transparent images they used, or at least their backgrounds are transparent, and the pricing as well. I'm clicking through all these different points. More accessories. Everybody's got to have a helmet and all the other things that go with mountain biking. Now I also expect to see a video within the slideshow, and I expect you to find a good mountain biking video. There's plenty of them out there. This particular one you like to look for one that has a really good music background that catches the attention level of your audience and raises the attention level of your audience. Let me click on this one. I don't want you to use this particular one, but I wanted to show you an example of a good one. I have the sound turned off, but that just shows you how dramatic mountain biking can be. So there's a lot of dramatic ones, out there with a good soundtrack behind them. So look for one like that. And 2-minute one's great. You can always cut it short if it's an 8-minute one, but the first 2 minutes are really good. So know that. Now this one's pretty hair raising, so you want to, it helps capture the attention level of your audience. All right, let me pause this one and move on to the other pieces of the slideshow. Now on this is the review slide, because it tends to be a very long slideshow, and you need to kind of sum up the main points. These are the points that you want your audience remembering as they walk out of the room about your show. So you just sum up the main points. They're not going to remember everything, but you want them to remember the main things. And obviously, if you want to put your motto in there again for your company, that would be great. And then we have our first closing slide, which I thought they did a nice job of downloading an animated GIF to make that happen. And then we have another duplicate closing slide with all animation removed. So that's a pretty good PowerPoint, definitely an A one. And we hope that this will help you aspire so that you can get an A on your PowerPoint project as well. Thanks for watching.